Hello, MCA family and friends. I am Miss Dawn. I teach lessons at Minnesota Conservatory for the Arts and at home, and I am coming to you right now from my home here in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Um, right now, I am currently doing virtual lessons, both here, all here at home, but also for MCA. So feel free to sign up anytime. I wanted to touch base because I've been working on a little project, so I haven't really been around in the virtual world right now, just because I've been working on a project. What I do outside of this is I am a church musician. Being a church musician takes time, it takes dedication, um, and it is probably the best thing that I do. I love every minute of it. So the moment we heard this safer at home order, the first thing that came across my mind was, what are we going to do for church? How is this going to work? We have to send some sort of music. We have to get it out to our congregation members. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, how, just anything about that. So I started doing research right away. Found out from Pastor that he will be doing virtual sermons for services throughout the week. And I also found out that he would appreciate music with it. So hit the ground running. Here we go. I picked out a bunch of music. I contacted a few church musicians that I know, and I said, hey, here's what's going on. We have the safer at home order. Pastor would like music for his sermons. Let's get together. Let's do this. Um, about 3 or 4 of them, they were like gun-ho, ready to go. And they're like, yeah, sure, let's go. Whatever we need to do, which is super, super awesome. I do appreciate them ever so much. So I sent them music. They sent me music. Within 24 hours, we were meeting at church and recording. When something like this happens, you have to move fast. It's just what it is, whether you're prepared or not. So I do have a few pointers for other church musicians out there that may be wondering, how do I do something like this? Like, I don't know the furthest thing from this. What do I do? Believe me, I feel ya. I've been there just about a month ago. I was there. Um, so, couple pointers. If you're working with somebody, please use the newest phone that you have for recording. If you do record horizontal, it's great, especially if you want video to go along with it. The other thing too is that live stream, it works if you're directly connected. It doesn't always work through Wi-Fi. Or if you're a church like mine that doesn't have internet, it's not going to work. So you just record, upload later. With your recordings, always have about 4 to 5 seconds before your recording starts. So hit record, wait about 4 to 5 seconds, then start what you're actually wanting to record. And then when you are done, wait about another 4 or 5 seconds. What this helps out with is when the pastor or congregation member wants to attach the video to another video, whatever it may be, whether it be another song from somebody else, whether it be a sermon, whether it be a scripture reading or something, this allows time in there to cut, like you have to like overlap it and then splice it so it's all one fluid motion. Granted, that's all I know about it because I do not do the actual video splicing myself. I leave that up to Pastor. Thankfully, he knows all about that. But leaving that time helps quite a bit. Otherwise, when you transition from one thing to the next in the video, it's very abrupt. And it kind of makes you go, whoa, what just happened there? Like, you're like, oh no, what's going on? So it's kind of like a key thing there for you. Also pick familiar songs. Things like Amazing Grace, or picking things like What a Friend We Have in Jesus, or This Little Light of Mine. Something that you know that your congregation members know and that the general public will know. Because once all this is uploaded, not just your congregation is going to see it, the whole world is going to see it. So be aware of that. And picking something familiar, especially in times like these, as you know from music that you're going back to right now to bring you comfort, you're going to everything you know that's familiar. You're not really learning new stuff. You're not really doing new things. You're going back to what you know because you find comfort in that. The other thing too is when we did our recording, we didn't really want to be wasting time. We didn't want to be hanging around each other too much just because you never know. So what we did was each song we went through it once. We talked about who was doing what part of it. And then the next time we went through it, we recorded. So we spent a couple hours together figuring that out. It was a great time. It was absolutely fun. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was awesome. And we would go through the song and be like, okay, so at this part and this part, we're going to change it to this. And I would like you to sing that instead of you, and you can do harmony, things like that. And then the next time we just did it and we recorded it and it turned out great. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but we don't have time for perfect. And I'm not really worried about perfect at this point. Because for me personally, as a musician, perfect is more than just right notes. Perfect is more than right timing. Perfect is singing from the heart, singing with passion, giving your all to the people who are listening. And we did that every time. And I think because we wanted to do it in one take, we gave our all right away from the get-go and didn't have to do another, which was awesome. So any other church musicians out there that may need a little help, or want run a couple ideas by, or someone to brainstorm with, I'm more than willing to do that. Go right ahead, look me up, and I'll do my best that I can. And I hope everything's working out for everybody else out there. I hope everybody's making wonderful music and staying happy and not going stir crazy, being trapped at home, because that's what it is. But yeah, keep making music, keep laughing, keep loving, keep everything, just all the happiness in the world that you can get right now. Enjoy the outdoors, enjoy the music that we were given, and enjoy this next clip that I'm going to attach to this. After waiting 5 seconds, I'm going to attach to this, and then you can see one of the songs that we worked on and just, kicked right out right away. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. It's the light of my
love.